What's up, people? What's up? What's up? This is Tireo, and I'm back, y'all, with the part two of spiritual business tips. Okay, for all of the real followers of God out there who want to go into business for yourself, or if you are already in business for yourself, you have these questions like, why my company can't expand, why my business can't grow, why my platform can't grow. Okay, I already did a classic video of part one, so this is gonna be like a series of videos. I may do like maybe 7, maybe 8, because you know I know so much about all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, so I may just keep going with it. But this is part 2, so I'm gonna get straight to it. Spiritual business tips for real followers of God out there. Okay, so for all of you people who did not see part 1 of the video, go look at part 1 of the video so you can understand part 2. So now let me get to it. Spiritual business tips part 2. Reasons why your company and your brand for God can't expand. Because remember, just like I told y'all in part 1, as followers of God, we have to take care of business differently from the world, because we spiritual. We cannot be doing and trying to run our company the way a worldly person would run their company. It's just not going to work, and you people need to stop trying that stuff because it does not work. We are following God, so we have to go by spiritual principles that God give us for our companies and for our businesses and for our brands to expand and grow and prosper. Here we go. Spiritual business tips part 2. Reasons why, more reasons why your company and your brand can't expand. Unforgiveness. Unforgiveness. If you have unforgiveness in your heart, it kills your company, it kills your brand. Okay? A lot of you all out there, you gotta let it go. You're trying to go into business for yourself with God, but yet you're holding on to unforgiveness. It doesn't matter who hurt you. It doesn't matter what they done. Let it go. Because you're not letting it go, but it's killing your brand. It's killing your company. Your company can't prosper. Your company can't go higher because you holding on to all of this unforgiveness in your heart. Let that crap go. And y'all, it's crazy, because a lot of followers of God be wondering why they struggling, and they be wondering why they can't prosper in things they trying to accomplish. They have all these closed doors in their life and they can't get open doors. The reason why is because they got unforgiveness in their heart, y'all. And by you holding on to that unforgiveness in your heart, God is looking at you saying, I ain't blessing him. I ain't blessing him. I don't care what he trying to do. I ain't blessing him. Because he got unforgiveness in his heart. She got unforgiveness in her heart. This is mighty funny how you can have a college degree and still don't prosper. It's a lot of people, y'all, they got college degrees, they got all this stuff, and they still can't prosper. Why? Unforgiveness is killing your brand. It's killing your business, and you're wondering why God can't open doors for you. Get that out your heart. It's stopping your business from growing. Unforgiveness will kill it every time. Another one I got on this list. Disobedience. Oh my gosh. Disobedience will kill anything you're trying to accomplish for God. Disobedience will destroy it, man. Disobedience always destroys a company. It will destroy your finances. It will mess up your life. Disobedience will make your life a living hell. By you disobeying God, your company can't grow, you can't prosper, you can't get open doors for you because you are too disobedient. Every time you disobey something God's telling you to do, it curses your brand, it curses your company, it curses your situation, it closes doors for you. You want to keep smoking? Keep smoking. Keep being disobedient. You want to keep drinking your liquor and your alcohol? Keep being disobedient. You want to keep doing what you want to do? Keep being disobedient. Okay, but guess what it's doing to your company? Guess what it's doing to your brand? It's hindering it from growing. It's killing your business. It's killing your finances. You got all these closed doors in your life because you are too disobedient. You have to obey God's voice for your life. God ain't saying be perfect. Listen to me carefully. God is not telling you to be just right in everything. He's not. He's not telling you to be, oh, you got to be perfect. You got to do everything right. He's not saying that. He's saying you are disobedient to what he's telling you to do. That's what he's saying. He's saying you are disobedient to what he's telling you to do. Disobedience will kill your brand. It will stop your business from growing. It will destroy it, man. Disobedience does it every time. Another thing I have on this list, oh my gosh. Not spending enough time with God will kill your business. You think this is a game? Seriously. Not spending enough time with God will make your business fall. Because you're not spending time with the Father. You need to spend more time with God. I gotta say this. Stop spending time with all these people and spend more time with God. Put your kids on hold. Put that wife on hold. Put that husband on hold. Put that boyfriend, that damn girlfriend. Put that crap on hold and spend time with God. The reason why a lot of people, y'all, who follow God, their companies can't grow and expand because they don't spend enough time with God. That's what they do. They try to start a business for God and then expect it to prosper. What? You didn't even put in the work of spending time with God. How God gonna make your company expand and grow and prosper and blossom when you have not spent real time with God? You need to spend real time with God. By you not spending enough time, maybe that's why it's not growing. Maybe that's why God ain't opening the doors. Maybe that's why it's not prospering, because you are not spending enough time with God, man. This is serious. Okay, and another thing I have on this list, here it is. No relationship with God. When you have no real relationship with God, your company can't even expand, man. You don't have a real relationship with God. Here it is. You want God to bless your company and bless what you're trying to accomplish and do, but you don't even have a real relationship with God for yourself. I'm not talking about church. I'm not talking about religion. I'm not talking about calling yourself some Muslim, some Jehovah Witness, some Mormon, or some Israelite, or some Christian. I'm talking about your own real relationship with God. That's why the company can't grow and can't expand, because you have no real relationship with God for yourself. I'm not talking about a relationship with your pastor. I'm not talking about a relationship to somebody you look up to. I'm talking about your own relationship with God. And that's why I can't grow. Spiritual business tips, man. You need this in your life. This information can save your damn life. Okay? They don't teach you this stuff in church. I'm going to be real with you. Let's be real. They don't teach you how to run a business in church. They don't teach you how to start your own company for God in church. They don't teach you that. Okay? But you need to know and learn these spiritual principles if you want to be a spiritual entrepreneur, if you want to be a great businessman or a great businesswoman. You need these spiritual tips. You can be a millionaire for God. Yes, you can. Anybody can. You can be an entrepreneur for God, but you need to follow spiritual tips. Okay? Stop worrying about how Donald Trump and all of them got rich. You're not worldly like them. You cannot do what he did to get rich. You need to follow spiritual tips from God to go get your success. We have to abide these rules to our life if we want to have true success in God. That's right. Seriously. I have another one right here. Don't never copycat nobody. Never copycat nobody. When you are doing business for God, never copycat the next person. When you start to copycat the next person on how they running their business and on how they doing what they doing, it kills your brand. It kills your company. Perfect example. We never saw Jesus Christ copycat anybody. Remember, Jesus Christ was a businessman. He was the most smartest businessman of all time. He was a businessman, but you never saw him copycat anybody when he was running his ministry. When was the last time you saw Jesus Christ copycat the Pharisees? Never. He never copycatted anybody. He came on the scene and he did his thing. And he ran his ministry, and that's why his ministry was prospering and blowing up and people talking about it, because Jesus Christ was setting trends. He was never copycatting anyone. And I'm telling you, never copycat the next person. Be yourself. Come up with your own creative ideas. And then your company and your brand will start to grow and expand for God. Spiritual business tips and techniques, man. We need this stuff in our life. Trust me on this. Tireo cannot look at how 50 Cent became an entrepreneur. I cannot look at how Puffy became a multi-millionaire. I cannot look at how Dr. Dre got his millions. Okay? I'm being real with you. Them men ain't following God. They don't rock with God like that. I'm telling you the truth. Puffy, 50, and all these other dudes, these dudes be selling alcohol and liquor to get $200 million. I'm not trying to put out no fucking liquor. I'm not trying to sell no liquor and kill my own people. What? So I cannot do what they doing. Y'all know them dudes. Them dudes be having their own vodka. Y'all see that shit? But you cannot do that. You following God. I cannot do that. I'm following God. We have to abide by spiritual principles and tips to get our success from God. I'm not putting out no alcohol. I'm not doing it. I can't do that. What? That's serving the devil's businesses. Creating vodka, getting people drunk. You killing them. What? We have to follow spiritual principles from God, man. And it can happen. It can happen. So with all that being said, y'all, this is Tireo. This is part 2. I have like probably 7 more parts I'm going to take y'all into, because it's real. So with all that being said, y'all, peace.